we're back. LTF1's back. We've had a month off-ish, probably more than a month. Probably not since the season finished, but we're back. We're going to be posting again now that the season's started. We've got the livery rundown coming tomorrow, I hope. But today we're going to be talking about who would replace Lewis Hamilton if he were to retire next year. And this article has been written by Jamie Lynn, who's written a few things on the website, which has also been quiet, but that'll be coming back too. Jamie Lynn's written a few things on the website. He wrote this script for us, so thank you to him. I'll leave his socials in the description. But let's get on with it. Who would replace Lewis Hamilton if he retired soon? And his future's up in the air. We didn't hear much from him over this winter. Clearly he's unhappy about what happened in Abu Dhabi. Many people are unhappy about Abu Dhabi. It's been what, two months by now? 3 months? And my Twitter feed is still full of I stand with Lewis Hamilton, etc. My opinion, yeah, he got shafted, but sometimes that happens in sport and you just kind of have to move on. No ruling body is perfect. The FIA is far from it, but it's not like FIFA and the FA do such a great job in football either. So, if he decides his F1 time is done, who is going to replace this F1 legend? Well, number 1, Nick de Vries. Young driver, Formula E champion, links to Mercedes. Nick has been really successful in both F2 and Formula E, and an opportunity in F1 could prove a stroke of genius, nothing short of a stroke of genius from Mercedes. If he could prove himself in F1 too now, he clearly had the talent, he clearly still has the talent. It would just be transitioning from machinery. It might take him some time, but there's no reason why he couldn't do it. However, he is contracted for another season or two of Formula E, I believe, but he's with the Mercedes Formula E team anyways, so I'm not sure that it would be too much of a struggle to get that sorted and get him into F1. I'd say the likelihood of this one's probably an 8 or a 9 out of 10. I could really see it happening. It's a clever move. You get a Dutch driver in the German team. Some press for them when we go back to Zandvoort. It sounds like a good deal. Next up, Esteban Ocon. Now, his name was even in the running alongside George Russell, but obviously he's got the Alpine seat and he's locked down there. He has had a fantastic season. He came back, it was looking a bit shaky, but then he's really brought his name back to the heights that we were talking about him back in, 18, 19, 17, at Racing Point when he was going head-to-head with Sergio Perez. And he's picked up his first Grand Prix victory. Ocon could be the natural choice to replace Hamilton if Hamilton just decides to leave. He's already in the sport, he's established, kind of. But he's still young, he's still got that drive and many years left on the clock. And he is one of their official junior drivers, like Nick de Vries also is, but he's been there for a few years and he's been waiting in the wings. Maybe now he gets his opportunity to step up. Now he is committed in the medium term to the French team and has kind of broken ties with Mercedes, so there would be some convincing needed and there would be some contracts to sort out. But if Alpine could secure another talent or get one of their new junior drivers through, a few of them that have been announced, then I don't see why it couldn't happen. Why would you pass up an opportunity to go to Mercedes, especially if they're still competitive come the new season? But this one's not as likely, so we'll call it a 6 out of 10. Yeah, cool. Moving on. Now, this one's in the script. It's been given a 4 out of 10 likelihood. I feel like it's even lower. Sebastian Vettel. Everyone wants to see this move happen. Even when Bottas left, people wanted George, people wanted Seb. They were the only 2 names that kind of really got strong backing, like, can we have one of these? It would be cool to see Seb in a Mercedes. German driver, German team. If we had a German Grand Prix, that would be great. I always get called while I'm recording these videos. Chat.
Yeah.
I'm recording a video.
Okay, you called me.
I know, but you didn't pick up.
But I rang you now.
I'll ring you
What are you
back.
recording?
LTF1, it's back.
Oh my god. What are you saying? Bahrain signed a new contract?
Oh, we could do a video about that, but no, it's It's what was I talking about? Oh, I can't even remember. Hamilton.
Wow, must be so interesting.
Yeah, it's such an interesting video that I can't remember what I'm talking about.
Wow.
This is gonna make it in there though. Do you want to say hello?
Hi, how are you?
Nobody's gonna respond to you, chat.
Oh,
So you
well, Bahrain have extended their contract to 2036, which is quite exciting.
that is a long time.
Hopefully we can go.
I'll be 36. You'll be ancient. Will you even be walking at that time? Like,
When we go with your kids, I'll come.
okay, cool.
Alright, bye.
Sorry about that. Okay, Vettel. Everyone wants to see it. It would be cool. German driver, German team. All we need is a German Grand Prix. Hopefully Hockenheim comes back or Nürburgring comes back. We got great races at both. And he's been linked with Mercedes for a while. Vettel is proven. Well, I don't need to say he's proven. He's a multiple world champion. And he has the pedigree, he has the experience. He could nurture George more than he already needs, or more than he'll get with Hamilton. I can really see him slipping into that type of role. But the reason I don't see this happening is, firstly, he's got his contract with Aston Martin. Obviously, contracts mean nothing in F1, but I feel like after this next contract, Vettel's probably going to step away. Especially if he's not really fighting right at the front. If it's another few years in the midfield, I can't see him sticking it out. I know they've given this 5-year plan at Aston Martin, but I feel like he's going to step back into that kind of mentor role for the team, a little bit like what Jensen's doing with Williams. So Jamie Lynn's given this one a 4 out of 10. I'm going to go even lower, 2 out of 10. Then we have one out of left field, someone that's not currently driving on the grid, but is a fan favourite, and nobody would be against seeing him return. Nico Hülkenberg, back in F1. Could find himself back in F1, another German driver. Years and years and years of experience, sadly no podium. But dependable, reliable, a Bottas type for George Russell maybe. Yeah, we could see it. His nationality, his experience, that would be appealing to Mercedes. And his availability means that they probably wouldn't have to spend that much to buy him out of a contract and get him to the team. This one has a pretty decent likelihood, but before all of this, Lewis Hamilton has to call it quits, and I personally hope and can't see it happening. He fell short of his 8th, but he'll be fighting to get back. Lewis Hamilton's not going to cower away from this fight. He's going to come back looking for revenge. We're going to see 2017 Hamilton again, and if the car's underneath him, the grid are going to have a real problem on their hands. Yeah. Thanks for Jamie for that. Thank you guys for watching. LTF1's back on the regular uploads. Like, share, subscribe, mostly subscribe. And we'll have more content coming very soon. Goodbye.